Shalom. All praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'asham Yahawashai, Bahasham Racha Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone, and salutations to all you sincere Akiam. And this is your brother Abawan back again with another video through the spirits and power of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahawashai, Bahasham Racha Kodash. All praises and glory is due. And this is going to be a response to the statements that this Edomite woman made when she came to the elder Mratazakba's, street teaching. And this is the video that he did in response to that. And I'm just going to be responding to one of the statements that, or rather, I should say, two of the statements that she made in this video, because you always have this ideology going around that, oh, the Bible is a archaic book, the Bible is dated, it's irrelevant now, it's no longer important, right? You no longer need to read out of the scriptures, and even these wacky-tacky Christians, because really that's where it's from. Because even these wacky-tacky Christians also promote that ideology that, well, the Bible is an old book, it's dated, that it needs to be rewritten for modern audiences. Is it that not what the Pope was trying to do at one point? He was trying to give AI, and that was a rumor that was going around, that the Pope was trying to give AI the Bible to rewrite it in order to fit modern sensibilities. And that's the idea that, oh, the Bible is an old book, it's outdated, it's an outdated book. The words that I need are no longer relevant. But that is not the case, okay? Because the term you are looking for is not archaic, it's not dated, it is classic. Right? Timeless. That's the term they are looking for when it comes to the scripture. It is a classic, it is timeless, because these are the words that will stand, or I should say the words of the Most High Yahweh Sham Yahweh, that will stand forever. So let me get that preset. Let me just go right. Let me just go right to it. And the book of Isaiah 55. Here it is. So this is the book of Isaiah 55, verse 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. Let me also get this precept as well. And I believe it's the lines of though heaven and earth pass away, right? Let me get that precept. Here it is. This is what I was looking for. So this is the book of Matthew 24, verse 34, and it reads, Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. Right. And what are the things that are to be fulfilled? The words of the scriptures, the words that are written in the Bible, which is the word of the Most High. How about Shami Washai? Now, here is the main point right here, Matthew 24, verse 35. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. Right. And that's why I'm saying timeless, classic, because the words of the Most High, how about Shami Washai, endureth forever. I think that's even a precept. I can't really remember because sometimes you get some presets mixed up. I think that's also because I thought so let me just make sure that I'm not making a mistake. Probably so like I was saying, timeless, classic. It's something that it stands the test of time, something that will endure forever. Okay, the words of the Most High, how about Shami Shai? Because you see people come out and say, "Oh well, the Bible is archaic, the scriptures are dated. What's written in the scriptures are dated," but yet you have the things that are written in the scriptures, Bible prophecy coming to pass day by day, and this isn't even a matter of you have to have a certain level of understanding to see it. Nah, everybody can see it at this point. When Russia first invaded Ukraine, what were people saying? Oh, this is Bible prophecy. Ezekiel 38th chapter. God and make God is coming to pass, right? And of course, you have the elders and the apostles, the men of the Lord, giving you the full breakdown in order to understand what was really going on. But whenever these Bible prophecies come to pass, whenever these words come to pass, and everybody can see it, people realize that, oh, this is what the scriptures were speaking of, right? And you can see the same thing with the MOTB right now. You see, Esau is pushing this campaign to try to to try to basically derail the idea that the MOTB might be, the C heap. Okay, that's why whenever you see people talking about the C heap, there always be an off reference about, oh well, some Christians are saying that, oh, the C heap might be the MOTB. What do you have to say about that? Like, for example, there was this interview that brothers are sending around about going into the C heap as well, that they brought in some religious, some Christian, some Wakitaki Christian. And basically, what he did was just there for us to dismiss the idea that the C heap might actually be the MOTB, because Esau Edom is preparing to implement and mandate this technology, man. And the Esau knows that a lot of people out here, especially those deeply religious people, because see what you will, you have about 2 billion or so, to give or take, Christians out here in the world, okay? And sure, in the Western countries, people will be 100% willing, more people will be willing to take the sea hip, right? But in the poorer, third world countries, especially the countries that Jake are in, right? Because hey, any country outside of Babylon the Great and outside of the West that is predominantly Jake, like your Americas, like like South America, South Central America, Africa and the like, the vast majority of Jakes there are Christians. I'm not talking about just I'm talking about deeply Christians, like, oh, they have JC, an altar of JC in their homes. And you can go to any South American, any African country, that you can, any West African country, and you see the same thing, man. They are deeply religious here to a fault, and even they too believe that. But a lot of these Christians believe that the C hip is the MOTB. So when it comes out, man, you know that they're not going to want to take it, right? But hey, the scriptures already tell you that he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. So they are still all going to take it anyway, because at the end of the day, they don't have faith in the word of the Most High, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai. But the point being is this: you see prophecies coming to pass every single day, and the funny thing is, I don't even need to specify which prophecies I'm talking about. Open the book, take a read, open the scriptures, take a read, and you'll see that anything that is written in the scriptures, it is happening right before your eyes, man. What do you want to see? The fall of Esau Edom. Look at the numbers, man. Look at the records, man. The Babylon the Great is in debt, right? Looming threat of World War III, the third woe. That's the book of Revelations. You know, um, health crisis, wickedness rampant, everything, like any thing that's going on right now on the earth. It is Bible prophecy. You know what? It's just to even prove my point. To prove my point. Let me do this. Let's go to any news website. Let's go to any news channel right now and look at the first video. Putin says Ukrainian forces ready to try to strike Kursk nuclear plant. And just at the front page, Bible prophecy right here. Wars and rumors of wars, nations rising up against nations, right? The stress of the nations, okay? Matthew the 24th chapter, Luke the 21st chapter, right? And even the looming threat of World War III, the third war. First video. And if we keep on scrolling down, let's go to the next video. Let's go to the next video. This is how confident I am in the prophecies of the scriptures. Okay, Cambodia welcomes home looted ancient statues after decades, and um, about this one, I'm going to make a dumbass guess and just say that these statues they're talking about is statues that Esau stole from the Cambodians, which are Japhetic. Okay, so these are statues and artifacts that Esau stole from them after he came into their land and raped, robbed, and murdered them. That is Habakkuk 1 verse 4. Right? Let me get that precept. So this is the book of Habakkuk. Hold on a second. I meant Habakkuk 2. I meant Habakkuk 2. Habakkuk 2 verse 5. Yea, also because he transgresseth by one, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all peoples. Right. And there's another precept that you can even go to just to prove the point, which is he will press a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. Let me see if I can get that precept. Here it is. So this is the book of Micah 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. And that's exactly what this is right here. So you have Cambodia, which is, I believe, that's a state in a country, Slovakia, in Southeast Asia, right? And they are, I want to go on and play this and play this bit of this video, but you've already, but I'm just trying to rush through it because this isn't even the main point. It's just something I'm using to prove my point, okay? And the third video you see here, once again, going back to the wars and rumors of war, because right now the big thing on the earth, really, it's two major prophecies going on the earth right now. The one that is on the foreground is World War III and the looming threats of World War III. But the one that is in the background is the MOTB, right? About to be pushed, implemented on the earth. So, how far can Ukraine's military go inside Russia? Because that's the latest news headline right now, that the Ukrainian troops have invaded Russia and are making their way to the capital of Russia. So, but you actually can see the point basically. Bible prophecy is prevalent right now. All your news sites, all your news stations, the world news is discussing Bible prophecy. And of course, they will never say that, oh, well, these things have been predicted, right? These things have been prophesied of by, first and foremost, the scriptures, the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and of course, secondly, the men of the Lord, which are the mouthpieces for the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, that we have been prophesying of these things, right? Starting from the elder apostles on down since the beginning. But they won't go into that. They just tell you about what they can't keep secret anymore, right? Whatever news they can hide, they'll hide that one. But what they can't hide anymore, they'll just publicize it on the news. You go to your news station, any news station right now, turn on the TV, and what you will see is Bible prophecy coming to pass. So how can you then turn around and say, oh well, the Bible is archaic, right? And let's get the definition of that word archaic, because that's something that I should have done as well. Archaic. Archaic. So let's get that. Like, you have to bear with me, Nigerian network. This is why I don't usually do too much. Well, I try not to do too much videos. That require data. This Nigerian network. I don't know why it's slower than usual. While I'm waiting for that, let's get right back into this. So I'm just going to play the video and play it up to the part where she said what she said, which is basically that, oh well, the Bible is archaic. Or you know what? I think I have the offline dictionary here. So let me do that first. But we already got it. Yeah, this has already finished loading. We have to load the Merriam-Webster. So here we are. So yeah, archaic adjective, having the characteristics of the language of the past and surviving chiefly in specialized uses, of relating to or characteristic of an earlier or more primitive time. Right? This is what she meant by the second definition, that well, the basically what she's trying to say is that, well, the words that are in the scriptures no longer matter because it was from a earlier or primitive time. And like I said before, a lot of Christians say this, that, oh well, the biblical laws don't matter because that was what they had to do or the laws they had to give to them during that time. But no, right? Or I don't know if I explain that properly, but what I was saying is that a lot of these Christians, they will say that, oh, well, the laws, which are basically the Mosaic laws, were just given to our people, right, in the Holy Land during that time, because that's based on the time period. And now that this is a different time period, we are they are under JC now, so that means that law no longer applies. But this is what the scriptures say, that the law has dominion over a man as long as he liveth. Romans 7 verse 1. Know ye not, brethren, for I speak to them that know the law, how that the law has dominion over a man as long as he liveth. And let me just play the video because I haven't even played it at all. The spirit just jumped on me and I decided to just go right into it. But let me play the video. And of course, you heard it right there where she said, "Oh, well, the Bible is an archaic book," and watch, and that's just I want to say the ignorance of this kingdom, because the significance of the Bible is still very apparent, even through prophecy, and also through even this video as well. Because if it was not the men of the Lord standing on the highways and byways preaching this word, she would not have stopped and wanted to wanted to start an argument with them. If it were just a random person that was selling his book, right, or just a random person selling their books, or one of those Jehovah wickedness people that are passing those Jehovah Witness flyers, she would not have stopped, right? If it was if it was any other book, okay, she would not have stopped and started trying to make our comments, argue, debate, and all that. Because before she actually came up there, before she changed the topic, what the elder was talking about is that he was saying that the times that we're in right now are then are basically, as the scriptures say once again, Bible prophecy, that is evil times are living in, where you have people getting trafficked and kidnapped left and right. That if you're a woman right now, you get and of course women are the easiest targets. Like, you're a woman right now, you have to be careful how you move around, because you could get kidnapped, you could get trafficked, because you are always seeing all these reports of people turning out missing, people being going missing and then being found later on with body parts cut off from them. And these things are increasing more and more in scale because of, as it is written, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Let me get these precepts. So this is the book of Isaiah 34, verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of Yahweh and read. No one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate. For my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them. There is no book that is comparable to the scriptures. There is, and that's just facts, man. most the most popular book is still the scriptures. The most read book is still the scriptures. The most the most accurate historical document, the scriptures, because you can ask any archaeologist, especially ones that deal with research and digs in the Middle East and North Africa, and they'll tell you that they use the scriptures in order to find a lot of these archaeological sites. Okay, so even if you can argue left day and night, argue with yourself day and night, The scriptures are a historical document. Okay, prophetic book. What prophetic book can compare with the scriptures? There is no other book that has gotten so many. Hey man, look, this isn't even an argument. This is a baseless claim right here. When somebody says the scriptures are archaic, they are speaking out of ignorance. Okay, because anybody with even a tiny bit of understanding knows the power that is in the scriptures. And I just wanted to address that because whenever I hear that kind of stuff, man, it really, it really vexes me because it shows you the level of ignorance, right, that's in this kingdom. And that just basically that's the level of ignorance that is in this kingdom. They don't understand the scriptures, they don't understand anything. They don't even know what's going on around them because if they did, they wouldn't be able to make such a claim. So with that, let me end the video right here. Once again, all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'asham Yahawashai Ba'asham Racha Kwadash Wa Abad Babal Shalom.